Hello to all the amazing YouTube people. My name is the Neomer or just Neo for short, and I like to play video games and I decided to share my passion on YouTube. So I've been doing this for a while and I realized I went over 300 hours in this beautiful game called Card Survival Tropical Island video, and I decided this game to be my introduction to my channel. I like roguelites, I like survival games, I like turn-based games, I like puzzle games. This game has a lot of that. I also love other games as well, and I'll play pretty much anything which has a moderate amount of challenge, nothing too crazy, as long as it's fun and interesting. So yeah, I'm expecting to play a lot of different things on my channel, but for now I will show you why Card Survival Tropical Island game is an amazing game that everyone should at least check out. So here we go. So we are on update 22 right now that just hit today, and I'm gonna start a new game here. I have a lot of pre-recorded playlists of this game. Some are pretty outdated because over time the game got updated, but feel free to check them out, including my early struggles and well, my very high challenges. But if you want to see what's fresh, what's new, we're gonna start a fresh new game here. So here we are at the fresh games. So here we have like some game pre-made character, Islander, the tourist, the mermaid, their perks and backstories. We also have some pre-made characters of mine. And we're gonna be creating a new character here to have a baseline experience. So excited to play again. Okay. So this will be our character with a very long name. He's probably like some tribal person or something. You can choose a portrait. I don't know. We can just go with the default dude. Default dude. We do not know how you got here. But welcome to my channel. Enjoy the stay. So here we have some perks we can choose. I have most of them unlocked. I could easily unlock the others as well, actually. I play this game a lot, so I have a lot of this currency. This is basically your roguelite currency that you can use between runs to tailor your run. But it is not necessarily something that's gonna make the game easier. There are some things that's gonna make it easier than some things that's gonna make it harder. So things that make it easier will have negative points here, which will make the experience easier, and then things that will make it harder will have positive points here. So for this one, well, I'm not gonna choose anything here. I just want to do a baseline experience, but there is a lot of them right now. They will affect your diet, they will affect your starting skills, they will affect your body weight, they will affect how you interact with the environment. For example, if the sun will be more difficult or less, and so on. There are also some crazy ones, like you can start with a huge bleeding wound, or you can start with, I don't know, sun allergy. Where is it? That's one of my favorite ones. Basically, you're like a golem here, vampire or mermaid or something, some fictional character. You will not be able to be on the sun. But for this first showcase here, I'm just gonna do a baseline character with no perks. So here are the perks. We're gonna unequip all of them. If you wanna see some perked runs, well, go through my playlist and find something interesting. Okay, gonna save the character here. I'm gonna start the game. So here we are on the beautiful beach of Card Survival Tropical Island. Here we have the weather, which is clear right now, time of day. We have the survival guide, blueprints, journal, and equipment. Equipment is what you have on yourself as a person. So we have some basic clothes here. Then we have the journal. Here are some ideas how to start to play the game, what to do. These are like quests, but you don't really need to do them. But yeah, they will give you nice guidelines what to do next if you get confused. Then we got blueprints here. We're gonna get some nice craftables we'll be able to make. And finally, we got a survival guide. Here you can see a lot of like text about different things in the game. Check out the hydration one first. That's the most important one. That's probably what you're gonna die from first, the hydration. And then, well, go in this guide, read a little bit about how to like, well, make sure temperature's not too high up, and I don't know how to get a coconut and drill a hole in it and drink it and stuff like that. But if you prefer not reading that and watching videos, well, you are at the right place because, well, we're gonna play here a little bit and show you what can be done. So here are some things describing the current state of your character. So how thirsty you are, how hungry you are, filthy, temperature, your mood, and your body weight. There'll be more here later. So for now, we are thirsty, we want to drink something, but hey, we have nothing to drink, we'll have to find it. We are also very filthy and we are hot, so I'm gonna take a swim here. We're gonna wash ourselves a little bit. We are soaked wet now. It's like pretty hot out here, so we are actually a little bit chilly, which is good because we're not gonna lose that much water. Basically, we stopped our body from sweating. And yeah, our clothes is also wet, so we're gonna stay nice and chill for a bit here while we explore the beach. We can go play with sand a little bit, but that comes into game a little bit later. We can also dive and try to find some stones and maybe some shellfish to eat. But most importantly, we have a beach here. We click on it and we can go for a walk and explore. So when you explore the beach, you will find like points of interest and some items. So points of interest will usually be on the top row. These are like plants that grow, palm trees, and well, all kinds of neat stuff actually that you can further explore. For example, you can climb the palm tree. I don't advise it though because, well, if you're starting with a baseline experience, you will be really bad at climbing. You will fall and get yourself hurt. You can train first though. That's a decent thing, but let's try our luck on the beach and try to find some coconuts. There is a crab here, you can click on it and eat it, but eating food raw is not a good idea. You might get parasites or disease, so we're just gonna explore here for now. I'm gonna take a nice walk, find some stones. So this middle row here is the items you find while you're exploring. You can drag and drop them on your inventory down here. You can just press right click to move them between these two. You can interact them. So for example, stone can interact with the coconut to peel it, or you can interact two stones to sharpen it. So if you read the survival guide, then you will see that in order to peel it faster and to get water from it, you will need a sharp stone. So we're gonna make a sharp stone here, very useful tool to have. So time is passing here. We crafted a sharpened stone, so that's one objective done. And we keep watching our temperature here, not to sweat too much. And I'm gonna take the stone here. So if you peel it with a normal stone, you're not gonna destroy the stone. But if you peel it with a sharpened stone, its durability will go down. But the time is safe, it's worth it. So yeah, go for it. Then you got the coconut and coconut husks. From husk you can extract fibers to make some cords and stuff. But right now we are really thirsty, so what we want is to make a hole inside this coconut and get some tasty coconut water. So yeah, we hydrated ourselves a little bit, but also there was another gouge that showed up for a moment and disappeared. And that is the diarrhea meter. So diarrhea meter is like the higher up it gets, the worse it gets, while the hungry and water meter, the lower they are, the worse it is. If the water meter ever reaches 0, you're gonna die. If the hunger meter reaches 0, you're gonna start losing your weight. Well, you lose your weight the whole time, but the most important thing to know is that if you get super hungry, that's not as bad as getting super thirsty, because this will kill you, this will not. So yeah, we got our sharpened stone here. You can also break the coconut apart, take some meat out of it, and you can eat it if you want. As far as I know, raw coconut meat should be fine. But again, you can see this diarrhea meter going up. Well, it says stool consistency, but we all call it diarrhea meter basically. And if it gets too high, you will start losing water. How do you lose water, you might ask? Well, I rather not describe it, but you can picture it yourself. If you have diarrhea, how do you lose water, right? Anyhow, we are nice and hydrated now because eating coconuts also hydrates us, but not as much as if you drink the coconut water. So yeah, nothing else smart to do right now. So here's our inventory. You keep it when moving between locations. Whatever you have in your hands goes with you. Whatever you leave here in the middle will stay there, and when you get back, you can grab it later. There are storms in this game, but they were introduced fairly relatively recently, so I would not be afraid of those at the start of the game, but you never know. If the middle row gets carried away by the storm, you got very unlucky, I'd say. Just restart the game, but shouldn't happen. Should be fine. Should be fine. Just forget I said that. Blip. Anyhow, Man in Black style. Okay, let's continue walking the beach here. I'm gonna find all kinds of nice and useful things. So we are very hot again. I'm gonna go and wash ourselves again, get nice and chilly. And yeah, keep walking, keep exploring, finding more coconuts. I'm a little bit thirsty, so I'm gonna peel another one and drink from it. Well, I'm gonna have to make a hole as well. So this is in essence a turn-based game. So everything you do is like either a free action or something that takes a multiple of 15 minutes. Most actions take 15 minutes, but some harder ones take longer. Drinking is free, but let's say extracting fibers from a coconut husk takes 15 minutes. So yeah, slowly time will progress here, and eventually there will be night, and you will be limited what you can do during the night. If there's like if there's clouds and stuff, you'll not be able to do much unless you have a source of light, but more on that later. Anyhow, so we got some coconuts here. You can also drag and drop item like somewhere you want. You can sort this out. You can also pin them. So when you take the item and you return it, it will return to its original spot. So if you want to keep things organized, pin everything down. But yeah, let's continue exploring here. So our first goal will be to find the jungle outskirts because, hey, the sun is very hot and burning. So this is just a mild sunburn. Don't get too concerned with that. But it would be cool if we can like go and hide in some jungle outskirts. And sure enough, once you explore beach a little bit, you will find jungle outskirts and you can then go there. And yeah, so I'm gonna grab a husk coconut. I'm gonna grab some more food, maybe some fiber, and we're gonna move there. So between beach and jungle outskirts, you can move for free without penalty. So here you can like carry items between these two freely. Okay, so you can go back, grab some more stuff and bring it there. And that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Oh, I have 4 stones. That's pretty cool actually. Okay, let's go back, get the rest of the stones. For now I'm gonna leave palm fronds and pretty seashells here. I'm gonna grab some crabs as well. Okay, cool. Well, I actually have 5 stones. Well, that's really good start. Sometimes you will not find enough stones, but if you don't, there is like a rock place near the beach. If you continue exploring the beach, you will find a rock, and there's plenty of stones there. But let's continue. I'm gonna explore the jungle outskirts now. I'm gonna find some leaves, and look at that, we're finding some trees now. So a new item here appeared. You can cut it down if you have an axe. You cannot cut it down with a sharpened stone. Okay, let's continue here. So our sunburn is still going up. So once you find some wood, you will unlock a campfire blueprint. You build blueprints by clicking on them, and then if you can build them, you click build. But you can also fill all the required items. But if you don't have everything you need, you can just click anywhere outside it and it will be placed down. You can still take the items out of it if you need them. But once you fill up everything, you can then build it. We're gonna need some sticks. You can find some sticks by exploring some more. So I'm gonna be doing that. We found some aloe vera and my skin is burning a little bit. So let's go click on aloe vera. This is a medicinal plant. It can help you treat and prevent sunburns. It's good for back pain and bug bites. So I'm gonna go and wash here. This game is pretty deep. Everything I do it for a reason. First time you play it, you will probably not like play optimally. I'm also not playing optimally, but I'm playing as close as optimal as I can. Well, I play well enough to like flourish without problems. So we're gonna harvest some leaves here. We're gonna click on it and we're gonna apply this to your body. So here we got some aloe gel protection. I'm gonna do it 3 times. It's a free action. And now we have some aloe gel protection. It will also reduce our sunburn. So this will make the pain go away, because pain demoralizes you, and if your morale gets really low, you're like in a bad mood and you're prone to like diseases. You're also prone to some depression events if it gets all the way out. So it's a good idea not to be in pain. So by putting aloe vera on my skin, I'm gonna treat my sunburn and hopefully stabilize my mood. Right now we are so grumpy, like it's insane. Okay, next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make another sharpened stone here because I'm gonna need it later. When you make things with your hands will get like blisters and such. So if you overdo it, it's gonna start hurting as well. But for now, we're totally fine. Okay, so we got 2 sharpened stones now, and then I can use the last stone here to make a campfire. We also got some sticks here that are needed, so we're gonna explore a little bit more until we find them. We found some lemongrass. Lemongrass, it's a pretty tasty snack, so we're gonna grab some and eat them. So it's gonna give us some hydration, a little bit of food. And yeah, let's continue. So right now I'm just finding a whole bunch of wood. Okay, we found some sticks, nice. So now you can build a campfire, and campfire can be used to cook food, which is pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, let's grab some crabs and let's get the fire going. So you're gonna need a fire maker. You make a fire maker by combining sticks and a sharp stone. All of that is actually explained in the survival guide. So if you read it, for example, making fire here, it explains how to make a hand drill, what to use it on to make a fire, how to start it. Yeah, it's pretty decent read. So this is basically your tutorial. Game has like no hold your hand tutorial, but there's like this booklet here that you can read. Also, there's some video tutorials here by some dude named Neomer. Who's that? I don't know. Probably not very important. Anyhow, there's general basics tutorial, hydration basics tutorial, nutrition tutorial, health tutorial, and there's some series. But yeah, this is a very hard run, the Power Trooper Utopia. If you're looking for a challenge, check that one out. This is the freshest run that I'm doing. And well, hydration tutorial is the one I would like to update soon, so probably I'll do it. So I don't know, I made a lot of videos of this game and talked a lot with the developer, and then I don't know, we came to this thing that I'm making videos for the game and he puts them inside the game. Yeah, we both benefit from it, so we are very happy. Anyhow, hydration went through a lot of changes, so this tutorial is a little bit outdated, but hopefully this weekend I can make a new one. Anyhow, yep, I'm Neomer, by the way, that was a joke. Okay, so with that out of the way, let me make a hand drill here. And we are hot again. I would like to go and wash. However, I still have my aloe vera. Well, my burn is gone, so sure, I'm gonna go and wash. Let me show you that interaction. So when you wash yourself, you're gonna wash away dirt, you're gonna wash away any gels you have, and you will also get nice and chilly again. So this will remove my gel. It will also remove my bug repellent. Bug repellent I got by eating lemongrass. Bugs don't like lemongrass. They don't like how it stinks, so yeah. But this is a mechanic that's not gonna be important for now. We are here on the beach. There are not many bugs here, so that's not an issue. Okay, so we have our hand drill now. We can interact the hand drill with some leaves. If you did not find any leaves, you can also extract fibers from coconut husks, and you can use that to light the tinder. But this is valuable resources, while the leaves are pretty useless, except for making fire. So I'm gonna use some leaves here. I'm gonna put some leaves on the campfire to start it burning. It has some fuel in it. This is the initial wood we put inside it. It also has like this percentage meter here that says how full it is of charcoal and ash. So once it gets full enough, we can take some charcoal and ash out of it, which are useful for some other things in the game. You can put wood on it to like feed it, or some palm fronds. Palm fronds will not do much, but they spoil after a while. So if you have nothing smart to do with them, just put them on fire. You can weave them together, but it takes a lot of time and it's not very useful early on. Anyhow, let's put some crabs on the campfire. So it will take 30 minutes to get ready, so you just have to wait. And you can just go to waiting option here and wait, but it's way better to actually do something useful while you wait. So I don't know, you can like peel some coconuts to get some more fluid, for example. You can like break coconuts apart and take the meat out, but that's already 30 minutes. So 15 minutes to peel it and 15 more minutes to make a hole in it. We can drink it, but right now we are not thirsty, so I'm not gonna do it. So you go to the campfire, you can drag and drop the items out, or you can just click this take out all items button. You can also turn it off if you don't want to waste your fuel, and you can also dismantle it if you need the stones from it really badly, but this is usually not something you wanna do. I'm gonna leave it on because we have some more crabs to cook, and while they're cooking we're gonna eat it. Eating a crab takes 15 minutes, so in time that we eat 2 crabs, these 2 will be ready. I'm gonna take them out. I'm gonna put 2 more on. And we're gonna eat a couple more crabs. And now we're getting a little bit sick of eating crabs. We're like, dude, that's so many crabs. I don't like it. So if you overdo it and eat one type of food too much, you're gonna get sick of it and you're gonna start throwing up. So, well, don't do it. After a while, this will go down though, so you can eat them again. So we're gonna put these crabs away for later. And, well, we can now, like, we can now cook something else. Maybe like some conch meat. You can also soften it up, but takes a while and it's not really worth it. I don't believe so, but you can do it if you want. I think it gives you a little bit more nutrition than usual. But here we are, 7:45 at 20:00. It's gonna become dark and we'll not be able to see anymore without the campfire. And even with the campfire, you'll not be able to like go out and like cut down palm trees and stuff. But you'll be able to do like base activities like making cords. You can combine two fibers together to make a cord. I'm gonna do that now. And we will unlock some new blueprints. So blueprints are usually unlocked by crafting something that's a prerequisite for it. So we made some cords. Cords will unlock coconut sandals, leaf skirt, and seashell necklace. So coconut sandals help protect your feet from various bad things you might step on. Leaf skirt you can wear around your waist. If you have underwear and shorts, you probably don't need it. It's totally fine if you run around naked, in my experience anyway, but the game's still in early access, so who knows, it might get rebalanced. And then you have a seashell necklace. If you put some shell on the cords and wear them around your neck, that's gonna help your morale. Right now our morale is stable, not going up or down, and well, unless something changes, it's gonna stay there, so it's fine. But that's what these seashells are for, right? So if you go to blueprints and let's say you wanna build a seashell necklace, we're gonna need 2 cords and 4 seashell necklaces. So if I wanna go and explore the beach, I can do that. Right now it's cloudy weather. So this game will have a guaranteed rain on day 2. So if you're struggling at keeping your hydration up, well, rest assured, you will have a rain on your second day, so everything will be fine. Okay, I'm gonna take my meat out here. I'm gonna put another crab on. So early on you will find a lot of meat just laying around on the beach. You can use that, but you will eventually have to like learn how to fish or learn how to hunt or find some other source of food, or well, you will struggle feeding yourself, and if your weight goes down to 0, you're gonna be just skin and bones and die basically. Anyhow, let me grab this meat out of this coconut huff. We're gonna break some more. I'm gonna leave this one here. There we go. I'm gonna break some more coconuts here and grab some more. You can also roast this coconut meat if you like. Probably better to do it. I don't know, the differences between eating it raw and not are very small, but in general all the cooked food is safe. So if in doubt, cook it. It's not a big problem. So when you eat these, it takes no time at all because they're small. It's pretty cool. You're gonna get some nice hydration as well. But now I'm tired of eating both the coconuts and crabs, so I'll be like, give me something different, right? Well, no problem. I'm not thirsty though, and I opened my last coconut. So you can put your coconut water, you can transfer it into this coconut huff, or you can put it back in the coconut. So when you put it out like this, it will start evaporating. Inside here is safe, but make sure it doesn't spoil. It will ruin your water inside. You can also put fresh water inside it when you find it, but for now I'm just gonna crack it open and get some more meat. Cool. Let's get this out and let's get this on the fire. There we go. And eating coconuts, it's also free actions, so yeah. But yeah, our diarrhea meter is going up, so make sure you don't overdo it. I'm a little bit hot right now, so I'm gonna go and take a quick wash. There you go. That's really important, keep doing it. And yeah, so this will get to 100% soon, so then we'll be able to take embers. If you extinguish it, this option will turn into take charcoal and ash. Charcoal and ash is useful for different things, so, but probably not gonna cover it in this video. I would like some embers because, well, if you check the guide, let's see, rustic crafts, hand drills. So if you want to make an axe, you will need to carve a hole into wood with embers or a cutting tool. Well, if you want to do it with cutting tool, well, Takes 3 hours to do it, so I don't like to do that. I don't like to sit around 3 hours carving holes. So we're gonna use some embers, but we'll need to like wait for the embers first. Anyhow, gonna eat another crab because I'm not super tired of them, although it's getting a little bit borderline crazy. Okay, we got some more coconuts, and now, well, I could train some climbing. I could like remove some meat here. So now it's 20:00. If I go to the beach, I will not be able to like dive anymore. I'm not gonna be able to explore because it's too dark. Beach you can explore if it's like nice and clear weather, but during cloudy weather you can't. You can still wash though, which is pretty important. But most actions you will not be able to do. But in jungle outskirts you will never be able to do anything during the night unless you have a campfire. So since we have a campfire, we can still extract these fibers, although I think this is one of the rare actions you can do it during the night as well. But making quartz you can't. So me making quartz here, this is only thanks to the fire that gives me light. But the fuel is going down, so I'm gonna make sure I refuel it with some palm fronds here. Palm fronds are useful for some other things, but early on it's best to just use them as fuel, in my opinion. Different people have different opinions, so yeah, your mileage might vary. Okay, let's do that. Let me check, do I have any more leaves? I do. So since I do have leaves, I can make another fire. So it might be a good idea to like turn it off and go to sleep. But let's see, let's cook that coconut as well. I'm gonna take these crushed conches. These are used as a temper instead of sand to make like clay and stuff. So I'm just gonna leave it here on the beach because I don't need it right now. Start organizing your inventory early because it will get a little bit out of hand, just saying. Okay, put that there, put the leaves next to the hand drill. There we go, pin all this down, nice. So we got some coconut water I can drink, we got some crabs, well, not much else I can do here. So I think, well, this thing is 100%, so I'm gonna take embers. So these embers are burning hot. If you put them on a piece of wood, you're gonna make an axe handle, which is gonna be just nice. And this also reduces the fuel, by the way, so yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna turn this thing on, off after 15 minutes. I'm just gonna wait here because I have nothing smarter to do. I could eat another crab, I guess, but my dude's not gonna be happy. Okay, let's turn this off. So this symbol here, right now we are sleepy. We're like, it's been a long day, we have to go to sleep. If you don't go to sleep, eventually you're gonna pass out. But more importantly, you're gonna lose morale as long as you're sleepy. So make sure you click on this button here and take a nap. Sleep, you don't need 8 hours of sleep, plus your back will hurt really bad from sleeping on the ground for 8 hours. So just sleep for 4 hours, trust my word on it. This might get rebalanced as well. I don't know, we'll see. Anyhow, I'm hot again, so first things when I wake up, I'm gonna go to the beach. I'm gonna wash myself, go back there, and yeah, I'm a little bit thirsty. I'm gonna drink this coconut water, but my stool consistency is going up. That's something that will need to be like fixed up. Okay, well, it's still dark. I can't do much. So I'm just gonna wait here. I'm just gonna nap a tiny bit more, and at 4 a.m. I'm gonna cancel it. You can sleep cancel. You can cancel sleep. You can wake up whenever you want. This should probably get fixed, but for now, enjoy it while it lasts. So we got a wood handle here. I'm gonna combine sharpened stone and wood handle to make a stone axe. And now we can use stone axe to cut down trees, which is pretty useful. You can cut down small trees to get some long sticks, and with long sticks you can make a shelter and a splint. Splint is used to treat wounds, and shelter is used to like hide from the rain and stuff. However, since this is a very hot island, and since the first rain will be very light and not very freezing, I'm not gonna make a shelter, and instead I'm gonna use my time to do something else. So I'll go and grab some more coconuts. It's gonna be hard labor, but we can do it. So if you swing at the tree for 5 times with a stone axe, you're gonna destroy the axe and get some nice coconuts. So this is the most reliable way to get coconuts. It's the way I advise you to do it. Oh, there's a seagull. We're gonna ignore it, but it will take some of my coconut meat. That's fine. We like animals. We like sharing with them. So if you want to keep your food safe, keep them in your hands. I'm gonna eat some coconuts here. So the rain started. So at the start of the second rain, it still says day 1, but day 2 basically starts on 8 a.m., 6 a.m. It's still day 1, but on 6 a.m. on the following day, the rain will start if you're playing on default options. So you can click on your coconut shells and collect rain. You can also do it for the stack. So this is basically drinkable water. You can drink it. And these are all free actions, so yeah, drink away. If you get tired of clicking, let the time pass. Let's say we can eat another crab. This thing will start filling up, and pretty rapidly as well. These will fill up to full, no problems. So you just leave them there. You can also like combine them if you want, like that. There we go. And yeah, there's like this fluid system that got introduced recently. It's really good, really good. I like it. So now my hands hurt. You can make some hand wrappings which will buffer up the damage. So we're gonna take our underwear here. I know, disgusting, right? We're gonna rip off some clothes and we're gonna make hand wrappings. So if you're like crazy like me and you go for palm trees on your first day with a stone axe, you're gonna need some hand wrappings. So now the pain will go away. But if you continue cutting here, you will notice that the pain will start to get back. And if you put the wrappings down or if they break apart, it's going to be a lot of pain. You don't want to be in the pain. So yeah, keep it like that. So I'm going to swing once more to get a couple more coconuts. There we go. My hands hurt a little bit, but not too much. So why are we so crazy about coconuts? Well, coconuts are really useful. You can get coconut husks for sandals and you can make some fiber cords. Let me check. Okay, well, 30 minutes. I'm gonna play a little bit more. Okay, so coconuts. So we have some water here. I would like to make some more coconut huffs. So the more coconut huffs you fill with water once the rain falls, the longer you will have your water supply. And this is really important because hydration is one of the hardest things to manage properly when you start this game. So if you lose, you're gonna lose because you probably died out of thirst. I'm gonna leave one coconut whole. I'm gonna carry it to the beach so I don't forget it. We're gonna need a coconut a little bit later. Why? Well, it's a secret, don't tell anyone. We're gonna make an imaginary friend. Okay, so our diarrhea meter is pretty high up, so yeah, I don't want to eat any more coconuts for now at least, and I don't want to like drink any more coconut water, but we got some fresh water, so that's good. Okay, let's break this one apart as well. There we go. Nice. Okay, let's pin these. Well, let's pin these down as well, like that. Fill them up, and yeah, now we can do whatever we really want. I would like to make myself some nice sandals. So when you explore, your feet hurt a little bit, you will see here, but it's much better if you carry sandals. So if we go to our sandals here, blueprint sandals, let's make some sandals, and we're gonna need some more fiber for that. So let's extract and make some. There we go. Takes 1 hour to build them, and here we go, some nice coconut shoes. So yeah, this will protect your feet, and they're pretty nice. I'm also gonna take some shorts and rip them apart. These are some advanced tactic which I learned after playing a lot time. I figured having underwear is way less important than having foot wrappings. So foot wrappings works the same way as the hand wrappings. They will buffer up the damage. So these buffer the damage to your hands and these buffer the damage to your feet. You will be doing a lot of exploring early game here. So, well, make sure you have some nice foot wrappings on. Well, I already have socks, so this is a little bit redundant, but you can carry 2 wrappings, socks and wrappings. So I guess it's okay. Now we'll be able to like really hardcorely like explore. Okay, well, t-shirt is kind of useful. It protects you from sunburns, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna drink a little bit here, and then I'm gonna start collecting some more rain. I found another coconut, so we're gonna make sure. Oh, hello there, Mr. Seagull. You can try throwing rocks at it. It's pretty useless though, unless you're really good at slinging rocks. It's gonna steal your food. We have a lot of food though, so it's not a huge deal. But I don't know. I rather not them having to do that. Okay, we can also weave some baskets if we want and keep the food safe in there from seagulls. But right now what I would like to do is do some exploring. So we have some loose tools, we're not feeling really well, we are losing fluid really fast, but we have some reserve water, so it's not a problem. So rain will last for like a day. It will get you wet, you will get chilled. Chilled is okay though. Unless you're cold, you're fine. And yeah, let's explore. We'll need to find some more leaves, coconuts, grass, well, all kinds of useful things. But what we really want to do is find our way into the deep jungle, because in the deep jungle there is additional supplies of clean water, and there's also stuff you make clay with, and we're gonna need both. So yeah, once you do everything you want here at the beach, then yeah, start exploring towards the jungle outskirts to go into the deep jungle and find everything you need there. There is a chance you might not find everything you need for the campfire. You might lack some stones. If you do, you can go to the beach and you can explore there, and you'll be able to find some rocks there. And rocks, okay, well, we found a big piece of stone. You can use that to make a deadfall trap for some seagulls, hopefully. We could build it, I guess. It's not a big rush though. Well, what I did want to show you is the rocks. Any moment now, game. Any moment now. I'll probably need some more stones later, so it's probably not a bad idea to find the rocks. So there we go. So these are the rocks. You can go there for free, but it will hurt your feet a little bit every time you do it. So this is like a good source of stones. Make sure you don't explore it without shoes though, because these urchins might you might step on them and it will hurt badly. Anyhow, well, you can find a lot of rocks here. I guess not today. So here we go. We found some stone. I'm gonna leave that here and take this. So yeah, you can also find some extra food here, like conches and crabs and stuff. I'm gonna just leave a whole bunch of coconuts here, I guess. Let's go back. You can always come back later. It's not really a big issue. Okay, well, some more food to keep us nice and fat. Well, I'm actually strongly considering to make at least one basket. Sure, let's weave some of these together. So this will unlock the woven basket recipe. For that, you will need 6 pieces of weave and 4 palm fronds. Takes 2 of these to make one of these. So 18 in total. I have 31. So if I want, I can make a woven basket. Let's say I want it, right? Let me drink some more. Did I turn all the coconuts? Well, not this one. Let's see. Yeah, the spare one is here. Okay, 2 more. So I want to turn all the coconuts into coconut halves to store as much water as I can. So that's what we're gonna do. There we go. I'm gonna peeling the coconut with a stone axe doesn't take as much time. It takes as long as doing it with a sharpened stone, but doesn't lose any durability on the axe. So that's actually pretty good. Okay, and let's break them apart. Like that. Let's get some meat out. Okay, I'm sleepy again, so it's gonna be time to sleep soon. But I want to get these out. This is one of the actions you can do during the night. I'm gonna collect some rain in these. There we go. And I'm a little bit hungry. I'm gonna eat a coconut here, although my dairy is pretty high. So okay, and I am sleepy, so we're gonna sleep here. Yep, nighty night, 4 hours. And then, yeah, we're gonna continue. So we're getting a little bit hungry. We did find some food so we can cook it. Okay, so I am cold now. It's dark, and it's colder during the dark, and I'm wet. So I don't wanna die out of hypothermia or whatever it's called. So we're gonna start the fire here, and that's gonna help. Okay. There we go. So now this filling will go down. We're gonna put some wood on it, and well, let's start cooking some more food. Why not? Okay. There we go. Cool. Let me weave some more. Take these out. Make some more. Eat this thing. Eat this thing. Free that one up from its eternal shell. Drink some water. I don't know. This will get cooked in 15 minutes, so I have to find something I can do for 15 minutes. Well, extracting fiber is pretty good. Let me place them here, though. There we go, take this out. I have another one I can cook, and we can also cook some coconuts. Okay, so we're not cold anymore, so that's good. Our backs hurt a little bit because we slept on the floor two days in a row, but so far, well, like, we could sleep inside this thing. I guess that wouldn't be too bad, but I don't know. I just don't find it very useful, and you can do other useful things meanwhile, so that's just how I prefer to do it. There's like a lot of different ways to play this game, like you don't really have to do like exactly this way. Oh, we cooked a whole bunch of food and we learned a new recipe. So as you get better at cooking, you will learn new recipes. So you can make coconut milk, which is made from water. Right now the coconut water also works. You can put some coconut meat inside it and a piece of small cloth. Yeah, well, we don't have any small cloth right now. I mean, I could rip the socks apart to get it, but that's gonna be fine. Let me get some more food on there. Let's see, how much diarrhea do I get from eating? Yeah, quite a lot. Okay. So yeah, I should really like pull the brakes on that. But okay, hello there. You took some meat. That's fine though. Well, actually, I should eat these. There we go. And these I'm just gonna put on the beach. There we go. Nice. Do I have enough for the necklace? Well, I do have one pretty seashells here, but that's it. I would like to make the necklace so my morale actually goes up instead of just being stable. But so many things to do and so little time to do it, right? Yeah, kind of. That's the story of my life, right? Okay, I'll need 2 more pretty seashells. The fire's burning, keeping us warm. That's good. Well, I could cook a couple of these. I'll make one basket, I guess. Okay, now I'm gonna turn this thing off, and the rain should stop relatively soon, right? There we go. And okay, sticks I'll put next to the wood. There we go. You can also bookmark things. So for example, you can go to this water here, click on this blue thing, and then later you're doing something like, oh, I'm thirsty. Okay, let me click this number 2 here. This will take you to the water. You can have up to 6 bookmarks. You can also filter things. You can filter water here, so this will only show things related to water. So if you're thirsty, you can also do that. This for food, this for like camp things. So developer decided like what are the best things to put inside here. So this is like things that will like remove a whole bunch of clutter. I personally like to keep everything open and just like sort it out nicely, but I don't know. What I would like is for some item to be like here, like a heap pile or something that I can put a whole bunch of items on. But yeah, it's not in the game yet. We'll see if it ever gets there. There's some upsides and downsides to that idea. So anyhow, let me weave this and yeah, let's make a basket. I would like myself a nice basket to carry things around in. So baskets a little bit hard to make. Takes 2 hours to make one. There we go. And now we learned how to make a woven basket. And we learned how to make a hat. And I'm gonna ignore it, this thing. I'm gonna take some meat away and I'm gonna put my foot inside the basket, and now it's safe from seagulls. You can also carry it in your inventory if you like. You can make another one as well. Okay, cool. And now I would like to, let's see. So for a basket backpack, you're gonna need a rope, some palm fronds, and palm weave. I think I would prefer if you could combine rope and basket to make a basket backpack, but it's really not a big deal. Maybe you even can, who knows. Never tried it actually. Maybe I should. Anyhow, now I want to explore into the jungle. I'm pretty much out of food. And there's some tasty food there. Some really, really tasty food. So, okay. So we're gonna be exploring here some more. Once you explore the jungle outskirts to the fullest, you'll find deep jungle. Traveling there is not free. It takes 30 minutes to do, but the jungle provides some things that you cannot find here at the beach outskirts. So, yeah, it's probably the next location you can go to. There's another location you can find from the beach called the mangroves, but I would not really go there because it's very dangerous. But if you want, you can. Okay, well, I'm gonna continue exploring. I'm gonna go into the deep jungle. I'm gonna leave this roasted stuff here and the stone. I'm just gonna take my basket and go and see if I can find some useful things in the jungle. I'm gonna explore it here. Do you hear the bugs? By the way, the sound effects in this game are amazing. So we found a kava plant. Kava plant is a plant you can like grind down and put into water, and it will give you good mood and relieve the pain. So if you're in pain, grab one of these. For now though, I'm just gonna leave it here to grow and stay fresh. Although you can also dry it on the beach, but yeah. And you also got the bandage plant. You can use that as a bandage, but there are easy ways to get bandage. We found some snake grass. Once you find snake grass, you unlock the loom, which you can use to make clothes, but you will need some long sticks to get it going. And you also find a leaf bat. So this is like the first sleeping accommodation which you're gonna get. It's really good. You're gonna need 6 snake grass for it, and you will need to periodically fix it. So yeah, snake grass, definitely very useful thing. So okay, we also found some wild yams. You can use that as food. Takes a while to dig up unless you have a shovel. So yeah, you can do it, but I'm up for some more easy food. So easy food, what do you mean easy food? Well, I'm hoping to find some bananas basically. Well, some more snake grass. We are getting a little bit tired and hot, but I'll continue exploring here. There we go, banana tree. Well, gonna collect some bananas. So you can carry them as a pile. You can also break them off like that, but obviously they're gonna take a lot more inventory. Once you get some bananas, you also unlock a new recipe, jungle salad. Yay! So with some greens, some toppings, some oil, and some salt, you can make some tasty jungle salad. And well, we got some toppings in terms of bananas or that. We have some salad greens in terms of snake grass, and oil you can make from coconuts, and salt you can get but by boiling the salt water. Okay, I'm just gonna eat some bananas raw here. They're really tasty and will get you some much needed nourishment. You're gonna get tired of them really fast though. But I'm gonna take 2 of my bananas, I'm gonna take some more snake grass, and I'm gonna head back home. Yeah. There's something else I want to find in the jungle, but to wrap this video up, I think I want to make myself a nice jungle salad. So we're gonna need some salt for it, and we're gonna need some oil. So let's do the oil first. Okay, I'm gonna take my socks and break them apart. There we go, to get some small cloth. I already have some nice foot wrappings, so I don't really need the socks. And we're gonna make a coconut milk here. I'm gonna need some water, some coconut meat, and some small cloth. We should have all of that. Well, not really. Not really. I'm gonna need another coconut. Okay, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt real bad. I could go and try to climb it. Well, I guess I could show off an injury or two, right? Maybe I should train it a little bit first. Okay, let's train it. So if I try to cut it down, that's gonna hurt a lot, so I don't wanna do it right now. So let's train our climbing a bit, and we're gonna grab some coconuts from the palm tree manually. I am also a little bit hot, so I'm gonna go and wash myself. There we go. And we have some nice water here that we can drink. There we go. Some coconut we can eat. Oh, the area is pretty high, so maybe I shouldn't do that. I'm also sleepy, but we're gonna sleep in the evening, so let's train climbing a little bit more here. You can get hurt by training climbing, but you will get only a little bit of an injury. Just gonna ignore the thing. Oh, it stole my banana. Whoops, let me put it into the backpack. Anything else here? Yeah, okay, well, basket, not backpack. There we go. So now it's 48%. So if the chance is too low, you might get really badly hurt. So I do not suggest it, but I would like wait for it to get up to 70% or so before trying it. Making a rope also helps. But I'm just gonna train a whole bunch of climbing here. Okay, it's evening now. So it's night, so I'm not gonna be able to train climbing anymore or climb. So it's time to go and do a nap, I guess. I could make a better bed, but I want to eat these. Look at them, nice and tasty, full of vitamin C. Anyhow, let's nap here. So my water going down, not too fast, but not very slow either. So we're on day 3. So the guaranteed rain that we got on the second day gave us a lot of water here, but we will run out of these. The less it is in the bowls, the faster, the less you get back. So yeah. Okay, let me eat that banana, and I don't know if I can do this. I can make a campfire, so we actually see what we are doing. Yeah, too bad I don't have any coconut meat. You can also extract these for fibers, so I think I'll do that. Let me put it like here. But we'll wait a little bit. I'm gonna need some more fibers. I don't know what exactly for. I guess I could make a rope. So if you combine two fiber cores together, you're gonna get a yarn, and with the yarn you can make clothes. But if you keep doing it, like if you make two weaves and combine the yarns and combine them together, you're gonna get a nice rope. Nice. So rope will help us climb. So now when you click on the palm tree, you can see that this rope gives me plus 2% to success, or 8% here. So the worse you are at climbing, the more the rope actually helps. That's kind of interesting to me, but hey. Anyhow, let's turn this thing off. Let's go wash, and I'm gonna go and try to grab some coconuts now. So we're gonna go climb here. So we fell and got some ugly bruises. It could have been worse. The bruises are not so terrible. Well, I failed 1 out of 3. Let's see if it happens again. Now we got some scrapes. Nice. Now we got a proper wound here, abrasion. Let's see if we fail 1 out of 3 once more. Really? Well, I guess the game hates me today. We actually got a leg fracture. Oh, that's an interesting way to start the day. To start a new series. If this is gonna be a series, probably not. Anyway, this was very unlikely to happen, but it's interesting. We can show it off now. So a leg fracture will make all the movements plus 15 minutes, and it's gonna also hurt a lot, so you'll be very, very unhappy because of it. And the abrasion doesn't do much. You can put that bandage that we made on it, and it's all gonna be good. I didn't actually make a bandage, did I? Okay, let me see. I'm gonna grab some charcoal and ash here. Let me see, where's my piece of cloth? I should have one more. I'm gonna cancel that. Do I have another one? Yep, I do. Okay. If you combine ash with small cloth, you're gonna make ash dressing. This is really good for open wounds. It's gonna stop bacteria from coming in. And for leg fracture, well, you can't really make much. You can make a splint to make it heal faster. So you're gonna need a long stick, some cords, and a cutting tool. And yeah, this will make us really unhappy. It will also drain our weight much faster because we got wounded. Okay. Let's drink a little bit. So here I'm gonna combine these waters together to like reduce the surface area of these. There we go. So in less utensils you have the water, the better it will be. There we go. And yeah, it would be better if we cut down that palm tree. So yeah, you saw it here first. What happens if you're like playing with chances? So I guess the whatever the chance wasn't high enough. So exploring will take 45 minutes. So leg fracture actually adds 30 minutes to all your things. Insane. Anyhow, but you can still work with hands. Let me eat a piece of coconut here, and let's make that jungle salad. So we're gonna need some coconut milk. So we can take our axe. Where is it? Our axe. Peel a coconut. My skin is burnt. Okay, I'm gonna take some aloe vera then. There we go. Put it on top of me. There we go. To fight the sunburn, good. And let's break this coconut apart. Get some meat, and we can make coconut milk. And coconut milk. Oh, cool. So this is just an accident. We became very, very lonely, and yeah, we are sad and lonely. We need a friend. So we're gonna peel a coconut here. I'm gonna make our friend. It's called Weston. You make it out of coconut ash and snake grass. And we have all of those, so we can make it. And by talking to it, you get less lonely. So here we see the loneliness will start going down. So this is one of the most important items early game. So here we have coconut milk. We can like drink it, or we can do something else with it. I'm gonna cook it on the campfire to turn it into oil. With oil, we'll be able to make the salad. So here we go. It's gonna be ready in 2 hours. And for the salad, we're gonna need that. We're gonna need some toppings. So we're gonna need some salt. So I'm gonna go and grab some salt. This will be a little bit hard to do. We're gonna limp towards the beach. here. It's gonna take us 30 minutes. Our morale got destroyed. Look at that. Oof, very depressed. We're gonna go into a tantrum soon. And yeah, we're gonna put some salt water on top of the campfire. After 1 hour, we're gonna get some salt. And finally, we're gonna need a couple more coconut meats. So we're gonna do that. Crack the thing open. There we go. So now we should have everything we need for the salad. Just need to wait for the salt and oil. And yeah, things are not doing really good, but yeah, that's what happens when you risk it a little bit too much, right? So this will be ready in 15 minutes. So I'm just gonna talk with my friends a little bit more. Okay, once you get oil, you're gonna unlock the torch. This allows you to move during the dark if you really want it. It's not really a big deal though. Usually just sleep during the night. Okay, what else do we need here? Why is this 2 out of 1? What's going on here? Wait, what? Cancel? Fill the items. Something's wrong with this thing. So it needs greens, toppings, oil and salt. But if I put... Okay, should be fine, but they changed places for some reason. Yeah, I know, something's weird. I'm just gonna fill it up manually here. There we go. Yeah. Okay, then we got some oil. There we go. I'm gonna need some toppings, so the coconut meat will work for that. And huzzah, we got ourselves a jungle salad. This is a really good meal. You can pretty much survive on these things if you make them all the time. It's gonna give us some nice weight here and a lot of hunger and some diarrhea, not too much though. Okay, well, we are in hurt. Everything's bad right now. We got some oil here. Let me just put everything out. Let's see, our water supply. Well, we don't have a lot of water left, so I should definitely pay attention to that. Let's turn this off. Let's go to the beach. Let's go wash ourselves. There we go. And yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. So we got a little bit unlucky with the what do you call it? The palm trees. But nothing that like an experienced veteran like me cannot handle. But if you do get your foot fractured, here we are so depressed because of the foot fracture, right? If you do get your foot fractured, well, you will have a hard time. But make a splint, try to make it, and I don't know, try to survive the hydration problems until you get another rain, or you just try to go into the jungle and push it to the pond. So there is a pond in the jungle that you can use. Boil some water from it and well, you can drink that. But yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here. So this game, in my opinion, is like one of the more unknown games out there that's actually pretty good, and I cannot recommend it enough. I think it's a very nice jam, and yeah, check it out at least. Maybe it's up your alley. And if you like what it looks like, I cannot recommend it more. The developer is constantly pushing out updates, and it's pretty cool. I played this pretty fast, so to cover as much as I can, but you saw like a lot of interesting interactions, a lot of threats. It's pretty challenging if you don't know what you're doing. It's pretty challenging if you get a little bit unlucky. You can just keep cutting down the palm trees, by the way. It takes a little bit longer than climbing, and it's perfectly safe. So you have different options. And yeah, it's pretty cool game. There's a lot of areas in the game right now. So you have this beach part, jungle outskirts, and then you have like more dangerous areas like the mangroves, like the grasslands, the highlands. There are some nested lizards there. Then you also have like a cave which you can find, which has like a water inside it that replenishes over time, regardless if it's raining or not. There's a lot of content here. There's copper. You can make copper tools. There's some interesting utensils you can make, like clay vases, a reservoir. You can make yourself a mud hut, a nice home. And well, eventually you beat the game by sailing off the island on a raft. Oh, you can also plant things. Like most of the things in the game you can also plant, but it takes a lot of water to do it. So maybe wait for the rain first. And yeah, well, maybe check out my other videos. I play this game a lot. I have like 300 hours recorded game time on this game. The newer series are more up to date with the game. The older ones, you can see me struggle, learn what the game is, how to handle it, and so on. And yeah, I try to keep relevant with this game. I make like one video per day these days. I used to do more when the game was fresh, but right now I just like don't feel the need for it. But yeah, I would like to do more challenges. But like I said at the start of this video, I like other games as well. So if you want to check out some other games, check out my playlists. Right now I'm playing Star Sector, which is pretty amazing as well. Oh, also Card Quest, the same developer as this game. Probably like the best deck building game I ever played. It's not really deck building in terms of you getting new cards during the run. A little bit of that, but like you put this interesting set of items together which then form your decks, and it's pretty cool. Check it out. And I'm also right now playing another game. Yeah, Dismantle, but that one is close to finish. But I don't know, if you've never heard about it, maybe check it out. It's a nice chill survival game with soul-like elements in it. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. If you are enjoying this one, well, make sure to check out my other content. If you're enjoying it, like and subscribe. That would make me really happy. And in the meantime, I wish you all to have a wonderful day. Have fun gaming. Thanks you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Numer signing out. Bye bye.